The Boone County prosecutor and family members say a recent homicide case is shedding light to domestic violence. 28-year-old John Williamson III pled guilty to second-degree murder charges and the death of his ex-girlfriend Azaria Brownlee today. He will now spend 27 years in prison. ABC 17's Nia Hinson was in the courtroom for that plea and has more on how this case came to an end nearly 2 years later.
Do you desire to waive them today and enter this plea of guilty?
John Williamson III agreeing to a murder charge today, nearly 2 years after the death of his ex-girlfriend, 27-year-old Azaria Brownlee.
Court finds plea of guilty has been made freely and voluntarily.
That plea coming just 1 hour before a 3-day jury trial would have started. Prosecutors laying out several key pieces of evidence they believed would have helped a first-degree murder charge stick. Williamson now set to spend 27 years in prison on a second-degree murder charge after prosecutors and his lawyer agreed on the lower charge.
She was feisty. You know, we all have our attitudes, our twos, but she was more caring and loving, though.
Family members describe her as a quiet but family-oriented person. Court documents say she was shot in the neck by Williamson on December 8th of 2023. Williamson jumped into the bed of a truck she and a witness were in. The two fought, and she was shot. Boone County prosecutor Roger Johnson says the day was part of a string of ongoing domestic violence.
We've had now multiple domestic cases where we have a woman who has been the victim of serious domestic violence, either through her own choices or intimidation, decides that she's not going to make herself available to prosecute that domestic violence.
He and others now urging victims to ask for help.
It's heartbreaking because I didn't expect for my family to go through a tragedy like this.
All right, thank you to Nia Hinson for that report. True North Columbia also offers several resources for victims of domestic violence. If you or anyone you know is in need of help, you can call them or the National Domestic Violence Hotline at the number on your screen.